Hey yo, what up, guys? And we are back. It feels good to be back. Uh, Today, we're going to be doing three teams for level 150 PKA. I have a variety of teams. This first team is going to be no new batch with Nami and Karina as captain. Most of these units are free to play, or we got them for free over the time. The carry here is going to be Kuma because he negates the blow away on stage 4 and also removes the special bind on stage 5. The ship is mandatory. It doesn't have to be this ship specifically. You can bring any ship that removes one turn of despair because we need that last one turn from a ship to remove it. I couldn't find any good supports to remove it without upsetting the balance of the team. On stage 3, we're going to be swapping Manshiri and Shirahoshi, and then using their special, which is going to give us a full board of rainbow orbs. And with their Paraspero support, the is going to be locked for all of the cerebral characters. And then we're going to be just breaking the barrier and killing easily while saving the orbs, which is going to be negating the paralysis and poison orbs and the super black orbs from this stage. Here we're going to be stalling one turn. We're going to doing one hit with Kid because we don't have a character that can remove 6 turns of defense up. If you have the new Dorian Brogy, or you have uh, the Kizaru or the Aokiji from I think the Blackbeard batch, you can use him here. He works too. So here on the second turn, we're going to be swapping Nami Karina to have their full swap for the last stage, and then using the special of Jinbei to remove the 5 turns of defense. And then we're going to be hitting with the units that are going to be not impacted that much with the orb change on the last stage. In this case, the top row and the right column are going to be the least impacted because they're going to get the orbs from the Nami Karina swaps. And then on this stage, it's pretty self-explanatory. The supports of Baccarat and Rayleigh are going to be removing the paralysis and the 2 turns or 4 turns of despair in total. And then the swap of Shiraoshi and Manshiri are going to be removing the last 2 turns of despair combined with the ship. A reminder, it can be any ship that can remove 1 turn of despair. And then we're going to be using the special of Kuma to remove the special bind. And then, what do you call him? Kid is going to be removing the barrier with his special, and his support going to be removing 2 turns of damage reduction and removing 6 turns of attack down. That way we have all of the debuffs taken care of, and then finally we're going to finish with the swap of Nami Karina to get an attack boost, and use a special to remove the last 6 turns of damage reduction, and then we're going to be using the special of Law and Luffy to give us an orb boost, and we have plenty of buffs. You can get some extra damage if you have the masked guy from Law Crew as support on Jinbei. I'll put him on the left of the screen so we know which character I'm talking about. If you have him, you can have him on Jinbei to get some extra damage on this last stage. So that's it, and then we go into the second team. This one again is if you pulled Luffy and Bonnie only, and you don't have any other units from the batch. You can replace the Aokiji with Dory or Brogy if you pull them. They basically do the same job. Same goes for what they call it, Dr. Vegapunk. You can replace him with Dory and Brogy if you have them, because we just use him for an attack buff on the last stage. Another thing is you have to bring, regardless, you have to bring an int character as support on Luffy and Bunny. That will be enabled their special enables them to go, or enables the crew to go through defensive effects, so we don't have to worry about the damage reduction on the last stage. Here on stage 1 and 2, as before, we're just going to tap and not a big deal. And then we're going to be using the special of Manshiri Shirahoshi on this stage, as we did on the previous team, to go through the barrier and also have the orbs to negate all the bad orbs that we get on this stage. Here we don't have to stall because we have this Aokiji, which is going to be removing the 6 turns of defense. Again, if you don't have him, you can just bring the Jinbei from the previous team and it works perfectly, or you can replace him with Dorian Brogy, the new rare recruits. Then we're going to be tapping easily. This stage and the last stage are carried mostly by the Kuma friend captain. If you have a Kuma friend captain, you're going to be doing pretty well. So here on this stage, we're going to be using the special of Vegapunk to give us an attack buff. We choose the attack buff because that's the most impactful. And then we have the support of Law on Bonnie and Luffy, which is going to give us an orb boost. It's not a huge orb boost, but it is better than nothing anyway. This is a good special animation. I'm gonna let it run. That was a great flashback. So Kuma special is going to be removing the special bind and the bind. And then Kid is going to be removing the barrier and the attack down. And then the special of Luffy and Bonnie are removing the despair and giving us pretty good buffs. A conditional for delay and delay on the enemy, and also the ability to go through defensive effects, so we don't have to worry about the damage reduction here. And then the super EX of Kuma is going to be giving him a special bag and almost a special bag for Luffy and Luffy and the Bonnie. Use him again, give us some extra nice buffs and set target, which it's a crazy amount of damage that we get from the set target. And then the EX of Luffy is going to be giving him another special. We're going to be launching him. We get double conditional. Sadly, we don't have a way to apply increased damage taken, but it's not a big deal. It's more than enough. You can see with just 2 taps, we just kill the boss. And the last one, this is my team. As you've seen in the previous video, if you saw it, I pulled Bonnie, Luffy, and Saturn on the first 6 multis. I made sure to bring, as usual, support of Int character on Luffy and Bonnie. That way we're able to go through defensive effects when we use their specials. And then on stage 1 and 2, we're just going to be tapping. This team is pretty self-explanatory. There's not much to it. Just pull the badge forehead and just go ahead. And on stage 2, similar to the previous 2 teams, we're using Shirahoshi and Manshiri to deal with it. I like this team because it kind of like each special takes you into the next stage and helps you with some of the gimmicks. If you have Shirahoshi and Manshiri, if you have a friend captain Kuma, you're gonna be in a good spot to clear this PKA without having too much trouble. So here again, we're going to be using Dory to remove the defense up and give us an attack buff, which is going to be lasting 3 turns that we're going to be taking with us into the last stage. Then on the last stage, we're going to be just using the rest of the specials. There's nothing really magical about it. The support of what they call him, of Rayleigh on Luffy and Bonnie is not mandatory. You can just bring any other Int unit on the team and you'll be fine, because we remove the paralysis with the special of Saturn if when we use him or if we use it. So anyway, that's it for me. If you have any questions, ask in the comments down below. Now that I'm back for more content, please like and subscribe for more One Piece Recruits content, and have a nice day.